What's going on, everybody? It's Mr. Mugen here, and this is NBA Top Shot 101. And today we're just going to talk a little bit about what NBA Top Shot is and is it too late to get into NBA Top Shot? But before we get into that, just want to remind everybody, subscribe if you haven't, hit that like button if you like the video, and don't forget to hit the bell notification button just so you can get videos whenever I release them. I do release them every day, generally. And without further ado, let's get into this video. So what is NBA Top Shot? NBA Top Shot is basically kind of like collecting cards, but instead you're collecting digital moments. And is it too late to get into it? Personally, NBA Top Shot has been out for almost a year, come August. And is it still too late? I don't think it is, and I will show you why. If you just stick to the end of the video, I got some content and some resources that will help you decide whether you want to hop onto NBA Top Shot or whether you want to say F it and keep on doing what you're doing. So we are on cryptoslam.io right now, and this is a website that is very useful, very resourceful for anybody that is into NFTs. NFTs are non-fungible tokens. It is crypto based. So as you can see here, NBA Top Shot is on the top as far as sales in the NFT world. So as we can see here within the past 24 hours, as far as sales, NBA Top Shot has had sales over $18 million, 593 and 980. And that change was about a 97% change. And how many buyers or unique buyers are within that platform or within the platform within the last 24 hours? There was about 21,000, almost 22,000 people that were buying and selling. So how many transactions did take place over the last 24 hours? 127,653. So now we're going to go more into detail about the last 7 days. Before we get into that, I do want to also let everybody know what is also affecting these sales. Mainstream media actually is bumping up the market just due to the fact that more and more people are learning and knowing about NBA Top Shot, as it's only been not even has as it's only been out for not even a year. And within the last 7 days, these are the sales that we're seeing. As you can see, within the last 7 days, we had about $49 million just in sales. So if you're still contemplating, these numbers are real. People are using real money. They are trading over their what they have made as far as crypto like Bitcoin, Ethereum, and they're also putting that money into or those funds into NBA Top Shot. It's another way to diversify your portfolio if you want to look at it that way. I personally do. And as you can see over the last 7 days here, the change as far as sales, 324% increase with 3,200 buyers, 32,000 buyers and about 450,000 transactions. Now let's check the last 30 days. As you can see over the last 30 days, and if you don't see the trend here, NBA Top Shot has been on top for the last 30 days as far as transactions, as far as change, as far as sales, unique buyers and transactions. Just look at these numbers over here. Over the last 30 days, NBA Top Shot has had over 1 million transactions. Isn't that crazy? All right, now let's check the all-time as far as NBA Top Shot goes. And this is only under a little bit under a year. So over that, I mean, if you look at the last 30 days to all time, you can see the growth as far as from the last 30 days, we've had about 41,000 buyers and we've had a total of about 43,000 total buyers. So that means there's at least 40 to 70,000 people that are already within the NBA Top Shot market. And if you're still wondering, is it too late? I might be too late and I might not because the market has already shot up. We are in a bull market right now as far as NBA Top Shot. So I do want to emphasize that. And I do want to let you know why this is happening. Not just that people are coming from the crypto world, but people are also coming from the physical sports card world as well too, because this is another way of trading, another way of collecting collectibles, and that's what makes NBA Top Shot pretty awesome. Also, because of the NFT crypto portion of it, I can go more into detail about what NFTs are. If you want me to make a video about that, leave a comment down below. Or all right, and then I just want to slightly touch on what has been causing this rise over the last 24 hours to 7 days compared to the all time. You might think that, oh well, the all time, well, you might think that the all time isn't as impressive as what has happened over the last 24 hours, 7 days to the last 30 days. I wish that they had more of a last couple of months. As I started in January, I've seen the market rise and dip, and you just have to kind of be patient. There's a saying, when you're investing, scared money can't make no money. And sometimes you just have to take a risk. I took a minimal risk. I only put in 300 to begin with, just to test the market, just to see if this is something if something that I really want to put my time and money into. And as you can see, I've been making YouTube videos and started a YouTube channel just for NBA Top Shot 101. That's how much I believe and love the platform. So why has the market been climbing? Well, for one, we've been having a lot of not just social media influence, but also mainstream media influence. As I'll go into a few articles here, I did make a small little note on a document here about what has happened since the beginning of January of this year. As I said earlier, NBA Top Shot is still in beta. If I didn't mention that, and it has been in beta since I've started, and the platform just was launched in August. So as you can see here, on January 15th of this year, Bloomberg published an article, and about a week after, Forbes also published an article too. And this is right about the time when I got started. I personally got introduced to NBA Top Shot from a YouTuber that I did follow, that I still do follow, for Sports Card, and he mentioned it. And as soon as I got onto that website, I was like, oh, I'm sold. It's basically like trading cards, but digitally. Easy as that. And then these two articles actually caused a huge boom within the market, because more and more people were coming into the market. And as more people come in, there's a limited supply. And I did make videos about why there is a limited supply within the NBA Top Shot market. Just check out my guide for beginning investors for NBA Top Shot. And then after that, about in February, the Athletic also released an article. This was about a couple of days ago, and I'm pretty sure there was actually a dip between this time from the 23rd to about the 15th, from what I experienced. Since the first two articles were launched, my Top Shot account actually went from 300 to about 3,000, about a 10 times jump. And then since the Athletic article, we didn't really get a lot of notification. We didn't see a lot of a boom in the market or a climb in the market with the Athletic article. But as time went on, as the days went on, Brian Windhorst of ESPN also wrote an article about how much these moments were selling for. $100,000 LeBron James moment. I believe Bloomberg and Forbes also covered something very similar with Zion and LeBron James selling for each moment, one selling for 70,000, another one selling for 100,000. And then just on the 17th of this month, Gary Vee tweeted on his 1:37 p.m. platform and talked about what Top Shot was. Logan Paul, a social media influencer, also talked about NBA Top Shot as well on his podcast. And we all know that he was one of the people that got Pokemon really big this year. And then just a few days ago, Mark Cuban also talked about NBA Top Shot on his podcast. And if you don't know who Mark Cuban is, he's the owner of the Dallas Mavericks. He's also on the Shark Tank, if you watch that at all. A crazy, crazy entrepreneur. And, you know, basketball is one of his passions. That's why he bought the Mavericks. And not just that, but within the NBA Top Shot platform, they're also licensed by the NBA. So that why you see the jerseys and uniforms, they're allowed to use the NBA logo. And they haven't even started the second part of their marketing. They slowly did started marketing using players, but now you're starting to see that more often. If you go onto the NBA Top Shot website, you can see right on there, they do feature Tyler Hero. Tyler Hero last year sold the most jerseys out of everybody from what I could remember, or at least to my knowledge, in the world. Tyler Hero. And not just that, but within the bubble, he also got a lot of attention as well. And as I'm just gonna go to the NBA Top Shot website right here real quick, as so that you can just see Tyler Hero being on here, being the the guy that was featured on here. While that's loading, yeah, and not just Tyler Hero, but JaVale McGee also talked about NBA Top Shot, and just recently, Josh Hart of the New Orleans Pelicans actually bought a Josh Hart moment, and that was pretty cool too, to see players starting to get into trading. I know that LeBron James mentioned that he has some of his rookie cards that were a couple $1,000,000 that sold for a couple $1,000,000 about 6 to 8 months ago, or maybe a year ago. Now this is something new, and I don't think that it is too late to get into NBA Top Shot. The platform and stuff is not even a year old. Definitely do some more research or check out more of my other videos to just get a better understanding of it. But yeah, other than that, thank you for watching this video. This is Joseph Mugen, aka Mr. Mugen, and this is NBA Top Shot 101. Thank you. Peace.